What's good, everybody? So we're gonna talk about the Baltimore Ravens. Let me start off by saying this. I got another video where I talk about the Ravens, but let me start off by saying this. Lamar Jackson is my favorite player in the NFL. Honestly, I liked him when he was at Louisville. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he was coming out into the draft, and I was like, yo, he gotta be the #1 quarterback in the draft. Like, this ain't hindsight 2020. It may sound that way, but it's not hindsight 2020. I was like, yo, whoever getting them is getting a treat, right? So I'm looking at the Baltimore Ravens, and I say this: their offense is too stagnant. It's too cookie cutter. It's too basic, if you get what I mean. Like, it's like short as far as passing. It's like short passes, like 10 to maybe 15 yards. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with that is, to me, it makes your offense that more easy to guard, to check, because we know that you're going into Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews. Seeing is that y'all going to Hollywood Brown, Mark Andrews, and y'all may go to Willie Snead, causes a problem. So in my opinion, and then you got rid of Hayden Hurst, you traded him, which I felt like was one of the worst decisions you could have did, because that's kind of what made your offense even more dynamic, because y'all ran the 2 tight end set, or y'all had 2 tight ends that you know were monsters, were beasts. But the problem of it is you release one, you trade one of your top pass catchers, and you don't replace that pass catcher. Why not go get another tight end that's good, that's just got... See, Hayden Hurst to me had the best hands on the Ravens when he was on the Ravens, in my opinion. To me. Mark Andrews, to me, he's very good, but the problem with Mark Andrews, to me, is seeing he got hurt quite often. Or they were ticky-tack injuries. Hayden Hurst seemed like he stayed healthy. Except for when he first came in, that's why Mark Andrews got the job, but it basically him and Lamar Jackson just seem like they made a great connection. But Hayden Hurst is the better tight end, period, to me. Y'all let the better tight end go, honestly. It just is what it is. But in my opinion, the Baltimore Ravens, they have to go get a dynamic receiver. Like, we know everybody named Mama, if they throwing the ball, it's either going to Mark Andrews, Hollywood, or maybe Willie Snead. Come on, man. So in my opinion, the Baltimore Ravens, this is what they need to do. They have to go get a top flight receiver. A top flight. Not no middle of the pack receiver. Top flight. It's gotta be a top flight receiver. I don't care what you do. Do not trade for no more tight ends. I mean, you can, but you still gotta get that top flight receiver. So in my opinion, because the Ravens do not throw the ball down the field like they need to. If you look at Lamar Jackson when he was at Louisville, they threw the ball down the field. Like, down the field. You gotta get this man chances to throw. And that's the reason why the Baltimore Ravens will never beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight up. Because they do not throw the ball down the field. And then when they play the Kansas City Chiefs, they try to play like the Kansas City Chiefs, but throwing down the field. You have to have the requisite weapons in order to play that way. Like, you only have Hollywood, who's a deep threat, who really ain't a deep threat, but he's a deep threat, if you get what I'm saying. So you have to go get, in my opinion, you have to go get somebody that is lethal, that is going to make the safeties go back. Because the safeties play close. If you ever see the Baltimore Ravens, all the safeties, they play close. They're not playing deep. But if you go get a Julio, or you go get an AJ Green, or you go get an Antonio Brown, but they gotta respect that down the field throws, and that would open up the field so much. I hate when I see the Baltimore Ravens and I look at the stat line and I look at the box numbers, and this man only got like 180 yards or 150 yards or 200 yards. This man should have at least, he should be averaging. Lamar Jackson should be averaging about 260 to 270 yards per game with at least a touchdown or two passing, not just rushing, passing. The man is a really good, he's a good thrower of football. But when you don't have the requisite weapons to go get that ball, you see what the Arizona Cardinals did for Kyler Murray? They went and got DeAndre Hopkins. The Baltimore Ravens could have got DeAndre Hopkins. You know how much better Lamar Jackson would look with DeAndre Hopkins? Or somebody of that caliber? Or Michael Thomas? Or somebody of that caliber? You gotta go get this man. You gotta go get this man a weapon. Hell, I even take Odell if the Browns will trade him. I take Odell. If they can get Odell, it's over. You gotta have somebody that can go get that ball, man. My thing of it is, if you go back and you look at Lamar Jackson at Louisville, they threw the ball down the field. It's like the Ravens are scared to throw the ball down the field. Throw that ball down the field and let this man be great. Because I know I was in a couple of comment sections of different people that are like Ravens. They talk about the Ravens. And I was saying the same thing. The offense is too cookie cutter. It's too easy to guard. Why is Lamar Jackson looking like a terrible thrower? I ain't gonna say terrible, but an average thrower of the football, or slightly below average. Why? Because y'all not giving him the chance to throw down the field. Like I don't know. I don't got no stats in front of me. I'm just talking strictly of what I have seen. And what I have seen, the offense is very stagnant. They're too run dependent. You listen, when you go against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs, let me tell you something. You're not going to win the people that's throwing that thing all around the lot. You feel me? You feel me? Like, y'all gotta go get this man a speed. Listen, if you want to play like the Kansas City Chiefs, which I'm not saying they do, but I think they kind of do, you can keep the run again. Y'all defense is tremendous. They do need some more interior pressure. From what I can see, they need a little bit more pass rush. But as far as cornerbacks and safety, even though they got rid of Earl Thomas, I feel like it's a big loss. I'm trying to figure out. Anyways, whatever. But y'all gotta get this man a down the field weapon. Somebody that can catch down the field, in between, short screens, and they need to get to that screen game. The Ravens don't really throw that many screens from what I can see. Y'all need to get to that screen game. Y'all get to that screen game, and open up the field a little bit more too. But they need to get to that screen game. Do that with Hollywood, but they don't have nobody else I can see I would say that could be that dude, Derek Duvernay. They're not even trying to the receivers, and I hate when folks say we got receivers. No, I don't have receivers. Yeah, okay, my bad. Y'all do. They ain't playing in the NFL. But are they threats though? Duvernay's a rookie, so we don't know yet. You feel me? You got to give this man the requisite weapons to be great. And y'all not doing that. Y'all is not doing that. Like, come on, man. Like, maybe, just maybe, they just wait for this 8-game suspension to be up on Antonio Brown, and maybe they're gonna go get Antonio Brown, Hollywood Antonio Brown. And if they get Antonio Brown, they gotta have a big bulky receiver, a big body receiver, which Julio will be great because the Atlanta Falcons are gonna tear that down. Please tear that down. I stay in Georgia. Tear it down. Get Matt Ryan out there. Get you a first or second round pick if you can. Get Julio out there. You get you 2 second rounds or a first round. Just start all the way over. You feel me? Just start all the way over, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a Falcons fan, period. I've never been a Falcons fan, and I won't ever be one because what do Falcons do? Lose. I mean, then all teams lose. No, the Atlanta teams or Georgia teams they just know how to find a way to lose. They get your hopes up all the way up there, and then they just fall straight on the ground. But look, like I said, you got to get this man a weapon that cornerbacks and safeties are going to respect. Honestly, Hollywood is good, but I don't think they just really respect him like that. You feel me? Andrews, he's a tight end, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get a threat that people gonna respect. Go get that man a true number one. And I'm not saying, I am saying, you gotta go get somebody that with a name. Period. Go get that man a name brand receiver. I say the same thing for New England and the Patriots. For Cam Newton. Go get him a name brand, you know what I'm saying? Threat. We don't want no Kroger brand. We want that real deal Frosted Flakes. We want that real deal Cam Crunch. We don't want that off brand, whatever that is, Kroger brand or Walmart brand or whatever. We want the real deal. And if you go get that man the real deal, you're gonna see that man as a problem. You're gonna stop hearing this conversation that, oh, he's not the greatest, he just can run and barely throw. You're gonna stop hearing that. You're gonna get that man a threat. Go get him a threat. Please. But hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Share the video. I'm trying to build something great. I'm gonna build something great. Because when you're trying, you're lying. And at the end of the day, I know I'm great. I know you great. So let's be great together and build a whole different type of greatness. You dig? Share the video. Subscribe.